Hello there.
Hi.
I like how Luna's like, hello? You talking to me?
Listen, between recordings, I just thought that was hilarious because she just comes up, puts her paw on my shoulder, and goes,
She did. She's like, you're done today. I know you have someone coming on at 3, but you're done for now. You're gonna spend time with me. That's what that's what she says. You're gonna spend time with me. For our people. Dude, it makes you feel any better. Oh, she's gonna sit right by you.
"All right, Devin, you ready to get this going?"
Yeah, before she sits in your face. Or sits in my camera view where I just stare into her one green eye, just you're done for now. Oh,
Okay, this is how we're gonna do it now.
that's how you're gonna do it. Just, she's like, "Ooh, what's this?"
How's my hand?
Oh, I thought she was. God, where was one episode? I forget which one it was. I just hear her go, meow, and she just.
There was one episode I just heard like screaming.
Oh God, yeah, there was one too, but I knew it was her. Before y'all bought the second cat, I just hear meow. Today's episode is brought to you by Luna. Love Luna.
Devin, what did we watch today?
Oh gosh, which one do you want it? Um, you just want me to go the one that's next on the list?
We watched The Invisible Avenger.
Yeah, I was gonna say Invisible Agent, but you want to do the Avenger?
We can do the agent.
Okay, sorry, I was going off of the I was kind of just going down the list of what was next, but we can do the Agent real fast because the Agent's not that long, and the way Luna's acting, she wants to be loved.
You done?
She's like, no, because you're not loving me. You're talking into the microphone, and when you're talking into that big microphone, you're not paying attention to me.
We'll recap the movie real quick.
The Invisible Agent is the movie where you guessed it, an invisible man fights the Nazis. And I gotta say, it was pretty badass for it to be a 50s movie. Or late I can hear her purring in my ear.
I know, that's why I moved the mic closer. She's moving it away though with her foot.
She's like, get this away from me. She's mean mugging you. Her face. I think she comprehends what you're doing, and she's just like, no,
Yeah.
I don't consent. But I don't think she understands that there's a camera in front of her. So she's like,
Part of me thinks she does.
how do you think she does?
Yeah, part of me thinks she does.
But yes, it is basically a movie where a U.S. soldier is in the military, and they do the quote unquote super agent thing, where they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna turn you invisible, and you can beat up Nazis," and he's like, "Bet," and it just becomes an action-packed adventure where a guy gets girl, beats up Nazis, saves America. That's pretty much the movie.
Yep.
But for it to be a simple plot, I kind of enjoyed it a lot.
I think you simplified it a little more. So it was his grandfather like made the serum, and so the
Mm-hmm.
Nazis came after him, and then the U.S. government's like, "Dude, you've got this. We could have used that." And he's like, "Fine, I'll go, but I've got to be nude the entire time. So I mean, it's
That's
gonna be a
right.
bit awkward. My penis is gonna be flopping about."
Oh god, I do remember that. They're like, naked. Why you gotta be naked? That's how it works. I gotta
Yep.
walk around with my Johnson out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry, but her face. she, she just chalantly looks at the camera and then she looks at you mean mugging you. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty much.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at my notes.
You're good. I'm just laughing at Luna because she's like, Johnsons are out. Nazis, invisible people. Dad wants me to spike into this big black thing. No, thank you.
So Frank Raymond, grandson of the original Invisible Man, still has an old formula, but considers it too dangerous to even use.
Right. But, hey, Luna. Luna, it's nice to see you. Right. And the old formula. Today's episode's brought to you by Luna. If you're watching the video version, audio version, we have a Luna in our midst.
I try to get the purring ASMR. Um, uh, the Axis agents try to get it, but Pearl Harbor brings him to volunteer his own services as the invisible agent in Germany. So that's basically a summary of the movie.
Yeah.
Now, Devin,
Yep.
this is your area of expertise, okay?
Okay.
So you need to correct me if I'm wrong,
All right.
but I did research.
Okay.
The Rose Bowl, the first college football game, was played in January 1st, 1902, at the Tournament Park in Pasadena, California. The game was originally called the Tournament East / West football game.
Yeah, that's right. You were right. It
Uh,
was 1980, not 1982, 1902, and it was considered an East versus West. So you are correct, and that's
uh,
why it's such a historical stadium.
Pearl Harbor was bombed on December 7th, 1941. Stanford University's football team won 1941 Rose Bowl, beating the University of Nebraska 21-13. The game was played on January 1st, 1941, at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California.
Right.
I don't have a lot of notes actually now that I'm looking at it.
Oh, you don't? I mean, it
No.
was already a short movie. I mean, it had great action. There's nothing super good to go home about this movie, but like if you're looking for a
It was
hero
a
movie,
decent movie. So
yeah,
basically, it had a good mix of action, suspense, and all that. I do think it did really good with that.
yeah,
Plot wasn't much there. He's
no,
just chilling out in this lover of a Nazi's room, and she falls in love with him, which confuses me because this movie hinges on sexism. The
mm,
movie is completely reliant on the idea that a woman could not be a spy and give intelligence to the Americas.
well, I mean that's how they thought back then.
But that's not what they did back then.
I know.
So I took off points for that.
Ooh,
Am I wrong?
no, you're not wrong.
Like there was like legitimate female spies.
No, I
Did,
know there was. It just
okay,
moved.
Devin, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I am Irish.
Okay,
I need you to know that. Fuck the monarchy. Okay.
okay, fuck the monarchy.
But Queen Elizabeth, do you know what she's doing around this time in this time?
What's she doing?
She's an army mechanic. She's driving an ambulance around the war.
I thought she did that during World War One.
I thought it was two.
I think you're right. She
So
was an army mechanic. I remember that. I thought for some reason my brain was like World War One. Maybe she was born during World War One.
hold on. Entertain the masses, Devin.
Do 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 do. Listen to my song. Listen to my song. Do 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 do. I wish Luna was back. Where'd Luna go? She just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Luna, you don't want to come hang out with us when we need you the most. You vanished.
Queen Elizabeth served in World War II as a member of the Auxiliary Territorial Service (ATS). She was the first female member of the royal family to serve the British Armed Forces full time.
Oh, okay. So you were right. Sorry. For some reason, I thought it was World War One. I was like World War One, and I was like, no, I think you're right.
Get your fun facts together, man.
My bad.
I know my domain expansion. It's fun facts.
And sounds
Yeah.
like, oh, is that
What?
it? I thought you were gonna add on to it. You're like, my domain extension is fun facts and food.
Okay, food is in there because all the people at work are like, Kyle knows his food, and I'm like the skinniest person there. I look malnourished,
It'd be like that sometimes.
so
No, for the people at home, that was an anime reference.
maybe. Or was I just being a quirky? I didn't know where it was going with that. I didn't have it in thought. I was just throwing out words and hoping for the best, and I gave up.
It'd be like that. What's your next note?
He's not a great spy. He gets caught almost instantly.
God, dude, yes. I was like sitting there watching. I'm like, dude, James Bond would be so disappointed in you.
Like he could have been there posted up for months, but because the story needed like to conclude quickly, oh, he's caught, fire in the building, plane crash, blah blah blah, done.
Pretty much.
The ending was a letdown, in my opinion.
You thought so? I thought it was just generic, and I was like, meh.
No, it was to me.
Well, like if you're looking for a good action movie, it's not a bad action. It didn't have bad action stuff, especially for its time.
Yeah, no, like it had good action, but that was it. Story wasn't there, plot wasn't there. That's it.
That's it.
Special effects were good,
Right. They did
but
have good special effects. Like I do like that when we review these movies. At least they have good special effects,
yeah.
especially in the times they're in.
All right, Devin, we are running quicker than I thought. So,
Yeah, sometimes they're just short episodes.
what would you rate this movie?
Honestly, the action was good, but it wasn't like I'm gonna give it a 2. The action was good, but it ain't like I know it doesn't deserve a 5, it doesn't deserve a 4. The action's not gonna save it, but I'm just gonna give it a solid 2.
I am giving it a 1.5.
Sheesh, you're that brutal to it.
Do you think this deserves more than a 3.5?
No, you got a point.
I'm willing to go lower
Nah,
because
cause
all in all, it was like we were trying to speed run a movie.
right.
Um, and not on our end where we like sped it up, but where they were like, storytelling, blah blah blah, invisibility, spies, women,
Nazis. America.
and
America.
and
No, I think a 3.25. I mean, wait, a 3 wait, 1.25 you said?
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. I think that's a good fit for it.
So let me figure out. This is our first thing that we've rated at a 3.5.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do some little doodly doos, and I'll tell you what else we've rated at different levels. Let's see.
Turtle power.
What year did this movie come out?
49.
42.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, and then Devin gave it a very high score, like usual.
I actually gave it a low schedule from my personal perspective.
What the fuck just happened? Let's see, and then I remedied the situation by going to Germany, fighting some Nazis. Um, alright, you know what? Technically, I stayed here and fought Nazis, but America, fuck yeah.
America. Fuck yeah. And that's all I can. I know there's more to the song. But that's all I can ever remember.
Alright, Devin. I am going to tell you, since we have some free time,
All right,
what else we have rated in the Invisible series.
go ahead.
So, for 20 out of 20, we have two.
Ooh, two of them now.
The Invisible Man, 1933.
The
And to
original.
pull back the curtain a little bit, we've already recorded The Invisible Man 2020, which we gave 20 out of 20.
That was a great
Ironically.
movie.
The Invisible Woman, 1940, we gave a 13 out of 20.
Hmm.
Invisible Man Returns, 1940, 9 out of 20.
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
Invisible Ray, 1936, 6.25 out of 20.
Meh. Kind of where it belongs.
Invisible Man Appears, 1949, 6 out of 20.
Where it belongs.
Invisible Agent, bottom, 3.5 out of 20.
Where it belongs. Oh, sorry, up in your where it belongs. Because it just wasn't really that great of a plot. It had good. If this developed more of a plot, then it'd be okay. But it's dead last.
Yeah. But, oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait a minute. Did we do. Hold on a minute. I'm checking something. Did I do The Invisible Man Appears?
No, you didn't. Wait, what's the rating?
6 out of 20.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. I didn't think I said that. But Devin, I'm out of notes. I'm out of stuff to talk about. Where can the people at home find us?
Hey, as always, come check me out on my podcast, the More Sports Podcast, a sports podcast for everybody, as well as Kyle's show, The Random Hour, where it's our nerd and pop culture podcast. And we've had some awesome guests come on the show. And hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Random Incorporated. And hey, follow us on social media. Follow us on Twitter at Rando Corporate One and on Instagram as Rando Bucket Boys. And my last words are going to be,
Hold on a minute. I need to talk to you about more sports because I got a strongly worded letter in the mail saying, no, you're not allowed.
no, you're not allowed.
Yeah. I think I'm banned from more sports.
I don't know what to tell you. Take it up with our legal aspect team.
Well, the thing is, I know it's from you because it was written in crayon.
What if it was my? What if it was Jack and Lily?
There wouldn't have been that many grammatical errors because of Megan would have wrote them for it.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk more off camera.
Oh boy.
We got some beef to settle.
Oh man. I guess that's how
All
we're gonna end
American beef.
it. American. Oh my god. You're gonna get me on a rant, which I need to. I'll tell you
Do
off
you
camera.
want to do it here? We've got the time.
No, Sterling loves that show, All American, the CW All American show. Do you remember that? It came out like 17 or 18, maybe 19.
I do not. Let me look
Oh
it up.
my! Just type in CW All American. Since we do got time before we end this, dude, it's
The 7 seasons.
yeah.
I think I remember seeing ads for that.
Oh my god, dude, Sterling loves this show. He loves it, and I'm like, how can you love this as a sports fan? It's just ugh. And when you said All American Beef, that's all I can think about because he called me last night when I was door dashing, and he's like, All American Homecoming is the greatest. It's the greatest spinoff, and I'm like, dude, no, it's not.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I'm not a fan.
So you would recommend it?
I wouldn't recommend it.
I don't believe you.
I'm not recommending it.
Listen, we've got beef, and I don't know other jokes I can make about beef. Um, Steak,
I'll go for
pork
steak.
loin,
Oh, you just.
ground beef. I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm sorry.
I think we
I
should
was
end it
trying to
there.
make another all American joke, but I couldn't think of one.
Oh, you couldn't think of one?
No, I was really trying hard. I think I just had a struggle. I'm like, beef products.
Stroganoff. Pepperoni.
But Devin, for real though, what are your last words?
America. Fuck yeah.
There we go.